Do you work with kids who seem to live on chicken nuggets and crackers, or maybe they gag at the sight of vegetables or refuse anything new on their plate? Picky eating is one of the most common challenges that we see in pediatrics, both with our own children and clinically. But here's the thing, it's not always about being stubborn. There are often underlying sensory and motor issues driving those behaviors. Hi, I'm Nicole, the OT, and together with Stephanie, the PT, we're the Note Ninjas. We've worked with thousands of pediatric therapists, and today we're going to be breaking down why kids are picky eaters and the deeper challenges that can make mealtimes stressful. So understanding these issues is the first step in creating strategies that actually work. Let's dive into the big ones. So reason number one might be due to sensory sensitivities. Some kids are highly sensitive to textures, taste, smells, or even the look of food. They may gag on mushy foods like mashed potatoes or refuse crunchy textures because the input is overwhelming. This isn't just being difficult, it's a sensory processing difference that makes certain foods feel uncomfortable or even threatening to their nervous system. Another reason might be due to oral motor delays. Now, picky eating can also come from difficulty chewing or coordinating tongue and jaw movements. If a child doesn't have the oral strength or coordination to manage certain foods, they'll naturally avoid them. This often looks like cutting food into tiny bites, avoiding meats, or refusing chewy textures. It's not stubbornness, it's an oral motor skill gap. A third reason could be due to postural and core stability. So believe it or not, feeding is a whole body task. If a child doesn't have the core strength to sit upright for a meal, eating becomes exhausting. You might see slouching, propping, or constant fidgeting in the chair. That physical fatigue can contribute to picky eating because kids don't want to work harder just to get through a meal and are not as engaged to try something new. Definitely something to think about. And number four, negative experiences with food. So sometimes picky eating starts with a medical or developmental history. A child who has had reflux, maybe choking episodes, or frequent gagging may build anxiety around certain foods. Their refusal is actually protective, but over time, it can limit their diet. And the last reason may be due to communication challenges. So if a child struggles to express what feels wrong about the food, whether it's too hot, too spicy, too hard to chew, their only option might be refusal. Supporting language around the food can help kids feel more in control and reduce mealtime battles. So the next time you see picky eating, look beyond the behavior. Ask, is this sensory? Is it oral motor? Is it postural? Is there a history of negative experiences? Or is the communication the barrier? Once you identify these underlying issues, your strategies become targeted and effective instead of frustrating. And if you're thinking this makes so much sense, but I need more treatment ideas and documentation strategies, that's exactly what we cover in our pediatric series. There's a full sensory section packed with treatment strategies, activity breakdowns, and skill documentation examples to guide your sessions. You can join today. The link is in the description below. So once again, we're Nicole and Stephanie. We are the Note Ninjas. And if you have more pediatric therapy treatment ideas and documentation strategies, questions, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notifications. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.